Hi, and welcome to another episode of Mr. Puzzle. Today with two amazing looking puzzles. And if I say amazing, I mean these type of puzzles are this type you just see and have to get them. The one on the right here is called Steuerrad and the one on the left is called Steuerradbox. Both made and designed in Germany by Konstantin Spiele. And the ones of you who are familiar with puzzling probably noticed right from the beginning this can be only Konstantin. They have this unique and interesting look. And the name Steuerrad is German and means steering wheel. This copy I bought some years ago and forgot about it. Now I have this one too. I just noticed now I have two copies. Both of them are exactly solved, at least I guess, exactly solved in the same way. While this one is just a puzzle to solve. The target of the puzzle is to move all these pegs here to the outside, that you can twist the disc here in the center all the way around without getting stuck. Same for this one. But on this one it has an additional locking mechanism here connected. You can see it here probably. And I think there's something connected that goes inside, and as soon as you solved it, you can rotate it and you can also open the box, which is a pretty cool additional feature, which from my point of view makes this one much more attractive and useful than this one. Therefore also today I will focus on this one and try to solve this puzzle here. This I just wanted to show you that it's also available as a single puzzle without the box. Actually it looks pretty tricky. Not sure if it's an n-ary puzzle or something similar. I don't know. I will figure it out later. Haven't looked at it in detail yet. And also I would like to show you something else here during the introduction. It's a book about puzzles. A pretty interesting book. It was just released. It's called Enter If You Can, The Art of Puzzle Boxes by Peter Hajek, who sent it to me as a gift like 1 month ago. Let's just have a short look inside to Christian appreciation of the way you are spreading the joy of our hobby. Peter Hajek. Thanks a lot, Peter. Appreciate you like what I'm doing here on this channel. And what is this book about? You know, it's like separated in 5 categories. The history of puzzle boxes with secret openings, where creativity flourished, puzzle box revival, the art of puzzle boxes, the art of puzzle boxes as present. And it's actually pretty interesting because especially at this chapter, history of puzzle boxes, you will discover a lot of puzzle boxes which are still on the market, of course manufactured from newer materials, but the mechanism that's behind is basically the same as on those very old puzzle boxes existing already since a long time. For example, you know these puzzle boxes here, these are those so-called Romanian puzzle boxes I also reviewed earlier on my channel. Same mechanism it seems, and even if they call it Romanian puzzle boxes, the origin is in Italy. So pretty interesting stuff listed here in the beginning about history of puzzle boxes, and then changing a bit to some regional puzzle boxes made, for example, like these here in Japan. And then the next big chapter is puzzle boxes made from newer materials and also by the use of modern manufacturing possibilities. And you definitely notice this completely changed the way how puzzle boxes can be made, but also the quality of the puzzle boxes and how complex they are. Also giving you some introduction to some different types of puzzle locks, and then also listing some designers and their artworks from different regions, like in this chapter here, split after, for example, Japan, the US, Europe, of course, the author himself, and Australia. Pretty interesting book. So if you are interested into puzzle boxes, this book is definitely something you should have a look at. I'm not paid or something in any way to recommend this to you. This is not available, by the way, in any bookstore, but only at Cubic Dissection or Pelican Puzzles. I put you 2 links in the video description. Book about puzzle boxes, puzzle box today. Fits quite good. Let me zoom in a bit that you can see more details. And after this water break, you're gonna see my first attempt trying to solve the Steuerradbox. To be honest, I do not expect this one being too difficult, but I have of course no idea how it's done, but I think it's more like a step by step puzzle, and then at one point you have all moved out of the way and solved it. I hope it's not like a back and forward and you need to find the right combination puzzle, because this can take a lot of time, I would assume. So let's see where to start. This one is now blocked like here. Okay, so the starting point seems to be here. This one can't move in. This is the first peg I can slide. All of them have a little tip here in the center, by the way, all of them, as you can see. I hope this is not too dark. Except this one. So this one seems to be the starting point. I can unlock this one. So if I move this one outside, I can go with this one step further. And this is what I do now. So what I do now is, as soon as I can move one out, I will pass it with this one. I'm not sure if this makes any sense. To move the next one? No, not really. It's already starting to confuse me. This is what it was before. Okay, I get this one out. Okay. Here we go. Okay, now I can move this one back. I don't get it. I'm too dumb to understand this mechanism here. I think once you get it, it's probably very easy, but I have to admit I'm struggling here to understand how is the correct sequence. I'm always ending up at the same area. Now this one is free. This one can get out. But I cannot pass it. Yeah, that's my problem. Maybe I need to move in the other direction and I'm moving in the wrong direction. Let's see. The problem is that all of these are now fixed and I can't move them and release them as long as this notch is not aligned with these tips. I think this is really an n-area puzzle, even if it doesn't look like from first point of view, but I think it's an n-area puzzle. But a complicated one, with a complicated mechanism. Now again, going in, releasing this one. Now I can turn this one all the way over here. Go in again with this one to release the next one. Now I need to go back again. I'm losing here the overview over the steps. This is really complicated. It's not like it's easy visible what step next. But the principle is like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Zack. In. Zack. Out. All the way out. No, blocked. Out. You probably already understood how it's working, but I did not finally, let's say, understand it. It's just like I'm doing it here intuitively. Now comes the next one. This is really difficult to turn here the piece. It's like getting stuck here. Ugh. Nearly done, it seems. This is already the last piece. So I only to get this one all the way out and this one keep it where it is. Oh, now I can also go in this way. Does this help me? Not really. I'm seriously struggling here with this puzzle. This is definitely a super confusing n-area puzzle. Oh man. I'm moving here back and forward, I can feel it, but I can't find my mistake. Now the final one. Bam! 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 No. Yes, no. Okay. Bam! Zack, zack. Only this one. Bam, 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 bam. Come on. It's free to rotate, and now... BAM! Here we go! Oh, what a puzzle. During the first 30 minutes I was struggling to really get the right sequence. What helped me is then, just as I understood which is the forward direction, just go by repeat and do one step, and you need to really focus on not mixing up the moves and then moving accidentally in the wrong direction. Definitely a cool puzzle. Maybe not the best trick box, yeah, because if you really need something that's inside here and you really need it urgently, this is not a tricks box you would like to open. Therefore I can also recommend here this puzzle only as a single puzzle. I think this probably makes more sense. The trick box is like a nice gadget but not really usable. However, the build quality is nice though, and I rate this with a difficulty rating. I would give it a 4 out of a maximum of 5 because it was confusing me so much. A problem I have now is to lock it again. I need to get it back into the initial position, which is really the hell of a job to close a puzzle box. And I think there is no way to shortcut this except loosening the screws, reset it, and then just get it back together again, which is probably faster than solving the mechanism. I will check out if I find it somewhere for sale. If you're interested, please use my links to support my channel. That's it for today, and until next time, keep on puzzling!